Welcome to the Birmingham Frankfurt Christmas Market. The Birmingham Christmas Market is the longest running festive event in the UK, as it runs from the 1st of November all the way through to the end of December. It's also the largest authentic Christmas market outside of Germany and Vienna. Today, up to 5 million people visit on an annual basis to enjoy the festive cheer, visit the chalets, and experience the entertainment. So in this video, we're going to show you all about the best of Birmingham at Christmas. The history of the market is actually quite an interesting one. It dates all the way back to 1997, when the partner cities of Frankfurt and Birmingham decided to collaborate, and 10 stalls were installed here in Birmingham for the festive season. The event then didn't return until 2001, when 24 stalls were erected in the centre of the city. It was at this time that everyone realised that Birmingham indeed enjoyed the festive cheer that the German markets brought, and so the British public have been able to enjoy the market ever since, and it's grown from strength to strength. Today, over 200 stalls are erected throughout the city centre, and there's a number of festive events to be enjoyed. So when exactly is the best time to visit the market? Well, you can come during the day if you want to experience way less crowds, but the night is definitely more magical as everything is lit up. With this being said, if you visit at night, then you'll see the crowds. In this video, we're going to show you both daytime and nighttime clips so that you can make the decision for yourself. So if you're coming to Birmingham, where exactly should you head? Well, the market takes place all along New Street and runs from the Bull Ring all the way up to Victoria Square, which is named for Queen Victoria. There's also events going on in Centenary Square and some other spots across the city, which we'll show you in this video. Yet another event taking place during the festive season, which isn't quite open yet, is the craft market next to the cathedral. There's a real focus in this market on local goods and products, so if you want to do some Christmas shopping, that would be a great place to start. Let's talk about the food and drink on offer, which I think is the main attraction of this market. There's of course the usual bratwurst and other German specialties like hot pretzels and beer and things like that, but there's also some vegan bratwurst as well as hot almonds, crepes, which I didn't think were really a German Christmas market food, but there seems to be a lot of stalls of those, and also sweets. There isn't a great deal of variety in terms of the German Christmas market food on offer, not as much as you would find back in Germany, but there is indeed quite a bit nevertheless. The only thing I would say is that all the food is quite on the pricey side. As well as all of the food, one of the main focuses of the market is of course the drinks on offer. I've not seen a great deal of variety of drinks at the Birmingham market with comparison to the ones in Germany, but you can find hot chocolate, including ones that you can put spirits into. You can find Glühwein of the white and red wine varieties. There's also of course wheat beer and soft drinks. One thing I love about this market is the Deco. It's a 10 out of 10 for the little details. For example, these tables where you drink your wine at or beer at, this one is actually a beer, a Stein as it's called in German. This one is a Glühwein. And then if we go all the way back here, there's a Feuerzangenbowle, which I actually haven't seen for sale at this market. That is a hot Glühwein, which is served with a flame. But as I said, I don't think it's actually present at this market. Of course, something that the Christmas markets in Germany are particularly known for are all their unique handcrafted goods. Unfortunately, I would say the Birmingham Frankfurt Christmas Market doesn't really have that kind of charm. A lot of the goods seem more mass produced. They don't really seem like good quality products. There are a few stars, there's some little houses. I'll show you some clips of some of the things we saw for sale, but I don't necessarily think that that is the focus of this market. And so I wouldn't come here expecting to buy really nice, unique goods unless you go to the Cathedral craft market. In terms of entertainment at the market, there's a variety of options on offer. Of course, the market itself is free to visit, and once you get there, there's a DJ, a snow machine, and a talking moose head. These are all free. You can also follow the reindeer trail to meet 9 of Santa's reindeer. There's a suggested donation of £5 to help the Birmingham Children's Hospital charity, but this is in general free to follow too. In terms of paid entertainment options, there's even more things on offer. If you head right next to the Bullring, which is the main shopping centre in town, then you'll come to the après-ski bar. If you head to Centenary Square, which is where I am now, then there's the ice skating, there's also a big wheel that you can ride on, and there's even a few fun fair rides to enjoy for an extra fee. The market isn't the only place you can experience some festive cheer. I particularly enjoy the covered passages such as Piccadilly Arcade. As well as the many independent shops, the main attraction of this arcade is the painted panels on the ceiling. Let's come in and explore. My personal favourite of the covered arcades is the Great Western Arcade, which dates all the way back to the end of the 19th century. Today, it's full of independent boutiques and is a great place to explore on a rainy day. There are also some other arcades, but they're definitely not as aesthetic. The most popular place to go Christmas shopping is in the Bullring, and if you head inside Selfridges specifically, you'll find a whole area dedicated specifically to Christmas gifts, goods, and decorations. The Birmingham Cathedral is just a few minutes walk away from New Street. It dates all the way back to 1715 and was constructed in the Baroque style. Today it's completely free to enter, and you can see some windows that were made by William Morris inside. There are a few things to know before you head to the Christmas markets. The first is that card is pretty much accepted everywhere, which is very unusual because that never really happens at the Christmas markets in Germany. The next is that you get your drink served in a real glass or a real mug, and so you'll have to pay a deposit for it of £5, but you'll get this back if you give your token and the mug back at the end of your drink. The final tip I have to give is to make sure that you have your valuables safe at all times. Watch out, because obviously pickpockets frequent this market, and you'll find signs everywhere saying don't leave your phone on the table, don't leave your valuables unattended, things like that. So just be aware of your surroundings when you visit, much like any Christmas market actually. So here are my final thoughts on the Christmas market and whether it's actually worth visiting. The first thing that is worth noting that even though the market is huge, there are a lot of repeated stalls throughout, and so you won't necessarily see as many things as you might expect considering the size of the market. And talking about that too, I would say that the market is worth visiting if you live nearby and you don't have to travel a great distance to go to. But if you're having to spend a lot of money to travel here and stay here, you might as well go to somewhere like the Alsace or Germany. All markets are commercial, but this one definitely feels over commercialized, as there's even ads on the welcome sign and even the Christmas tree. Overall, it's also very expensive. I would say the food and drink here is way more expensive than any other Christmas market I've been to in Europe. As well as that, you should come managing your expectations because, like I said earlier, the food and drink is definitely the focus here and it's definitely not on the gifts or other experiences. So I would probably say that this market is a 3 out of 5. It's got some nice festive cheer. It's well worth visiting if you don't have to travel too far or spend too much money to come. But if you do have to do those things, I wouldn't necessarily come out of your way to visit. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more UK travel content. See you next time.